Hi everyone, happy February. This is Janet Wakeland with Remarkably Created, and I thought I'd pop on with a quick shaker card review. Earlier this morning here on the Facebook page, I shared this really fun shaker card as a tribute to all of you with February birthdays. Shaker cards are actually really quick and easy, but they're also a whole lot of fun that looks like it took a lot of work. So let's go ahead and let's make a shaker card together. Some of the basics that you're going to need is I like to work with the foam strips that are in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. I find that these actually make it very easy to get that nice seal. You're going to want window acetate, and Stampin' Up! Has this available as 12 by 12 sheets. And then of course you're going to need your stamped image. For this project here, I'm working with the Seize the Day bundle. These really fun stamps here, as well as the coordinating dies. And then I used the Gentle Waves background stamp to create the water. And I just inked over it, just buffed over it with the blending brushes for that ombre. Went ahead and die cut an opening. That's another step that you need. You need some type of opening so that you can see the glitter and the fun things that are shaking. And that's the last thing that you need, is you need some type of glitter, some type of little beads, even some little stamped images to kind of float around in your shaker card. So let's go ahead and we'll put this together. I have an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock cut in half, and it's just scored and folded, so we've ended up with a 5.5 by a 4.25 piece. I have a piece of Bermuda Bay that is 4 inches by 5.25. And this is just how this card is going together. This size of, the base as well as this has nothing to do with actually how you create a shaker. It's just how this card is going together. So in this case, again, this is the front of the card that I've created and the opening that I've created. I'm going to go ahead and take my adhesive, and I want to make sure that I get a nice seal all around that opening. And I'm going to take my acetate and I'm going to lay it down over the opening. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take those self-adhesive strips. And this is why I like the strips, because they're bendable. They are double-sided. And I'm going to go just back from where the cut is. If I go right on the cut, a lot of times you can see the adhesive from the front. So I'm going to give myself just a little bit of an edge, and I'm just going to mold this around. Do not pull the backing off, okay? Just right now, just shape your foam adhesive sheet around the opening. So we're going to just connect it up here. And we're just going to go ahead and, like I said, form that opening. And what's nice about the self-adhesive sheets, they either tear or cut, or strips, excuse me, or cut really easy. Again, do not pull that piece off. If you pull this piece off when you get ready to put your sequins, your little beads, whatever it is that you're going to put inside your shaker, you run the risk of them sticking to that. So you want to wait until you've got all of your little sequins inside of your opening. Let's put some more in. It's always kind of fun to have a bunch to shake around. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel that backing off. It's another reason why these foam sheets are great to work with, is because they are double-sided. And I have my image here, and I'm going to center it over that opening. And then when I flip it over, you can see that I've got my 2 fish swimming by, my little jellyfish, and my shakers. And then to finish this off, you can either use your foam strips to elevate the edges so that they're as raised as the sides are here, or you can use dimensionals at that point, whichever works best for you. But since I have the foam strips handy, let's just go ahead and use them. Foam strips are something you may not use very often in your crafting room. I do know that some crafters like to use them for their long, skinny greetings. And then here in the middle, I'm just going to put some traditional adhesive down. But again, it's one of those things that's nice to have in your crafting stash when you get ready to make your shaker cards, or again, a lot of those long, skinny greetings. We'll flip this over. We're gonna put it down on our card front. And then I've got a couple of little die cut elements that I'm gonna put on there as well, with a little bow and a greeting. And just like that, that's actually how easy it is to make a shaker card, guys. It looks busy, it looks intimidating, but it is absolutely amazing. Rosalie, nothing to be fearful of. Hopefully this video has you ready to jump in and create one. And when you do, I'd love for you to share it back here. But they're a lot of fun. They're actually just as quick and easy. I think the hardest part of a shaker card is just, with any card, it's the idea of what you want the finished card to look like. The actual shaking part with the acetate and the foam strips makes it really, really easy. So have a little bit of fun shaking things up, guys. Thanks.